Lots of swearing and
Yes.
stuff. We
Yes.
really like to swear at
The
things.
power of fuck.
Oh, may fuck set you free. God, so great.
Needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yes.
Okay. We've all heard this phrase, if you smelt it, you dealt it. And typically that applies to farts, but it also applies here because everyone's shit stinks, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it does.
An important thing to bring up and realize is that every single person, human being, struggles, period. It's part of the battle of life. We get sick of ourselves, we get fed up, but we also have to accept the fact that some things are not within our control and some things are. We all have scars, we all have battle wounds, we all come from different paths in life, but we also have control over one thing and one thing only, and that is ourselves and our bullshit.
This is a relevant topic because I literally just had this conversation with my husband earlier because we got in an argument last night and I went in, you know how it is when you get in an argument, your brain goes into old ways. So you just are a fucking jerk when you argue with somebody. If you know how to argue with them, that's the danger of getting married to someone. You get real good at knowing how to piss somebody off.
Or good friends.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been with someone for 12 years, pushing those buttons is real fucking easy. So like we were talking about this earlier and I was like, man, I'm really sorry that I am the fucking way that I am sometimes. And he's like, you know what? There's nothing you can do about that. And it's like, kind of, but you're right. Sometimes there's not anything that I can do about it.
Some of that stuff is like learned behaviors. It's a learned reaction over time. And it's really hard to, one, recognize that. And then, well, that's the hardest part, is recognizing that it's really a learned behavior, but then owning that and being able to accept it, whether you like it or not, and either grow from it or stay there.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Here's your information.
The facts of life.
What are you going to do with it?
Right.
That's the end goal there. I mean, the end scenario, I guess is the word. Words. Yeah. You're the one that ends up putting the food in your mouth, not your family or your friends, because they wanted to go out to eat. So when you go places, if you are working on nutrition goals, if you are working on, not everything is an aesthetic goal. We talk about that. You know, you're not always looking for the smaller pant size or the smaller number on the scale. You just want to feel better. Well, eating better food will lend to you feeling better. When you make better food choices, your body actually feels better. I had fast food 2 nights in a row a couple weeks ago, and wow.
Yeah.
Was I fucked up.
Yeah.
It was delicious, and I enjoyed every bite of it, but wow, was I fucked up the next day. Like, don't set yourself up for failure like that. If you know that you have a very specific set of goals in mind right now, make sure that you are drawing out your path so that you can accommodate those. You can still go be social.
Yeah.
Maybe have a burger and have a salad instead of having fries.
Right. Or get the burger without the bun.
Yeah.
That saves you like 400 calories.
And
like,
I mean,
you can have that for dessert.
Yeah, it can be dessert. Or just more toppings on your burger.
Yeah.
Make room for bacon, everybody.
And pickles.
Yes.
You're the one who also shows up to go to the gym and makes time for the things that you care about. No one else does that for you. You are the master of your own domain. Mm-hmm. So I see it a lot with myself, and that's why I'm going to say this. I would like always say, find a way, not an excuse, because I am an excuse maker. So part of owning my own bullshit is realizing if I have not progressed in the way that I wanted to, I've got to do inventory on myself because there's something that I am not doing or doing in place of something else.
Yep.
So
I had this conversation with myself the other day because it was my birthday. I didn't feel like working out, but I came out here anyway. Phil and I suffered in solidarity together the other day in the garage.
Sometimes you got to do that.
We just both came out here and like looked at each other, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing this today, but I'm taking tomorrow off so I can do garden shit. So I have to do it, you know? So I just there it is. I threw up a bunch of shit that I just wanted to do that felt good,
right?
That I didn't hate, that got me moving.
That was movement instead of nothing.
You know, it's lunges, air squats, leg extensions, RDLs, leg curls, glute pull-throughs, kettlebell dead bugs, and side taps. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Again, more incentive to watch us on YouTube. You can actually see the shit that I point to when I say, hey, this thing. And you're like, what? So, you know, just put together a workout that you know you can get through, that's not going to kill you, and something that you don't hate. As long as you get out there and you move, that's all that matters.
Yes. Like
that's
even
all that
just
matters.
going for a walk.
Yeah.
Like around the block. It's better than not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
When you don't own your bullshit, it can end up owning you. Like that's kind of goes back to like, your argument with your husband, or like I have a way of just reacting to things before thinking anything through. But I had to start doing inventory on that and realizing that I do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was just going to keep doing that. And that's an example of your bullshit owning you.
Yeah. It's hard to change that too, because our bullshit is things that we've been doing forever.
Yes.
Forever. They're ingrained behaviors in us, and sometimes you have to unlearn behaviors, and that shit is tough.
It's super tough. Like, okay, example, like, are you upset with yourself because you're not going where you expected to be going? It's time to get out that MTK bingo card, because here we go. Consistency. Are you actually eating enough? Are you actually getting enough nutrients that your body needs? Is it time to regroup on your nutrition because you're stuck? Are you pushing yourself? Are you being accountable to yourself?
Yeah, those are all really good questions. And if you can't answer yes to all of those, then you're not owning your bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a tough pill to swallow. But
it is.
You're not. And we've talked about this a lot before. Consistency is one of the main building blocks of any journey, fitness especially, nutrition especially, but anything really. If you want to get good at something, or if you want to acquire a new skill, or a new, not even a new skill. If you just want to learn something, like if you're reading a book or whatever, like you have to be consistent. You have to keep reading that book to retain the rest of the information. You have to keep going to the gym to keep getting those goals that you're looking for. You need to keep eating better if you don't want to feel like garbage all the time.